Happy New Year to all of you. Hope you have a prosperous and fulfilling year further ahead, and hope all of your wishes and resolutions get true. So, with that note, let's begin our video, our special video for the new year. As this is a new year, I have decided to take up a new topic to make videos about now and then, and that is stories and their summaries. To begin this great series of stories and their summaries, I have chosen a very interesting, intimidating, addicting book. I loved this book, and will love this book. It is the book I've waited to read for many, many days. And I'm warning you, once you read it, you'll be addicted too. Addicted in a good way. So let's dive in with the summary, shall we? And the story I'll be telling you today about is that of Matilda by Roald Dahl. Matilda is a story of a young girl who lives with her parents and her brother. Her parents are more of the backward type. That is to say, they believed that females did not deserve education, whereas males of the family deserved high level educational knowledge, and that they were the ones worthy of the society. And in this story, I'll tell you all of the characters and what I understood about their characteristics. First up, we have Matilda's mother. Matilda's mother is the couch potato of the family. She's stuck to the television like 24/7. And then we have Matilda's father, who runs a second hand car selling business. And after Matilda's father, we have Matilda's brother. Matilda's brother is shown, or that is depicted, just once or twice in the book. He doesn't really do anything. That is, we don't have any information about what he does. And we have sweet young Matilda in the ending. Matilda was very wise for her age. She read many books. She read 100-paged books at the age of 3. Can you imagine that? A 30-year-old would not be even able to read a full passage on his own without the help of his parents. But Matilda read on her own. One of the person who helped Matilda choose the books to read was the librarian of the library which Matilda went to. At the starting, the librarian was amazed. Matilda would arrive without her parents at the library, all alone. But she was confident. She knew what she was doing. For a 3-year-old to be doing that, it was very surprising. But soon the librarian got used to it, and she made great friends with Matilda. After Matilda turned 5 or 6, one day her father spoke to her. He asked, "Weren't you supposed to be joining school? Are you in school? How old are you? 5? 4? Matilda says, "Father, I'm 6. And yes, I've not joined school yet. I have asked you many times. You always just keep ignoring me." And that is when Matilda's father finally joins her to school. In Matilda's school, there is a very, you can say, mean principal who everybody hated by the name Miss Trunchbull. Miss Trunchbull was large. She was more of the female version of a bodybuilder. She would lift kids by their ponytails and swing them round and round and round like a rope and throw them into the lawn meters away. And the kid would go crashing down, hurt, and all have splinters with them. But they were never attended to, because The kids, they told their parents about what Trunchbull did, but nobody believed. How would a principal, or why would a principal act so madly? So Trunchbull got away with whatever she did. And people believe that Trunchbull was a good and, well, yes, strict principal who loved to show the kids how to become great citizens of the future. Trunchbull every week came one afternoon to teach the class. On her first class with the children of the class of Matilda, one of Matilda's friends wanted to trick Trunchbull and put one, you can say, an baby eel into the water that Trunchbull was going to drink, and Trunchbull jumped. Originally, Matilda is known to be very mischievous to Trunchbull because Trunchbull's father had told her that Matilda was very mischievous and that Trunchbull had to be aware of her. So Matilda was blamed of everything, of the eel in Trunchbull's water, and then she was sent to detention. This made Matilda very angry. She got so angry she kept thinking in her brain, dump the water on Trunchbull's head. Dump the water on Trunchbull's head. She kept looking with full focus at the glass, and then slowly the glass started moving. Matilda was astonished, and after some time she managed to lift it high enough and dump it on Trunchbull's head. The whole class started screaming, and on the top of all's voice was Trunchbull's. She was squealing like a monkey. Matilda was blamed again. Matilda said, "How would I be even able to do it, Miss Trunchbull? I'm not even connected to the glass at all. How would I be able to move it?" Trunchbull said, "I don't know. You must have used some kind of a string or something. But you, Miss Matilda, you have done it," and sent Matilda again to detention. After the detentions, Matilda went and talked to her homeroom teacher. She was called as Miss Honey. Matilda told her about the powers that she had gotten. Initially, Miss Honey did not believe about Matilda's powers, but when Matilda showed Miss Honey by moving a glass, Miss Honey was very curious. She took along Matilda with her to her house. As they were walking to Miss Honey's cottage, Miss Honey told about her childhood to Matilda. She told that she had a father who went out on a business trip, and after her mother had passed out, along with her father and her lived her aunt, and her aunt was very hated Miss Honey, and that whenever her father was around, Miss Honey would be treated like a princess by her aunt, but when her father was not around, Miss Honey would become the maid. Hearing her story, Matilda empathized her teacher. She asked her to go on, and soon realized that her aunt, that is, Miss Honey's aunt, was Miss Trunchbull, the principal of the school. Matilda decided to teach Trunchbull a lesson, and she asked Miss Honey two questions. First, what is Miss Trunchbull called by Miss Honey's father at home? And two, what was Miss Honey called by her father at home? After Miss Honey answers the questions, Matilda leaves. She then starts practicing to move a chalk with her eyes and start to write with it. After 1 week, she finally succeeds in doing it. And the next week, Miss Trunchbull comes for her 1 week, one class for the class of Matilda. After some time, Matilda picks up the chalk, of course, with her eyes, And then she starts to write. Agatha, it is I. Give back my Jenny what she deserves. And reading that, Miss Trunchbull faints because nobody except Miss Honey and Miss Honey's father knew that she was called as Agatha. And well, Jenny was Miss Honey's name that her father called. After reading the message, Miss Trunchbull fled because Miss Trunchbull was the legal guardian of Miss Honey after Miss Honey's father died. But she disowned Miss Honey, or to say that she treated her more of a maid that Miss Honey herself ran away. And then she became the queen, the mistress of all of the property of Mr. Mr. You can say, I don't know, basically Miss Honey's father. After Miss Trunchbull fled, Miss Honey finally gets back her home. Matilda visited her now and then. One day when Matilda was with Miss Honey, one of Matilda's neighbors came and told her that her parents were flying and fleeing the country and going to Scotland. Matilda didn't know why. She went and talked to her father, who said that they had been caught while he was cheating to sell the cars, and then that they were fleeing the country and flying away. Matilda didn't want to leave. She finally made a friend. She finally was fitting into the society. And her father was taking her away again. She refused to come. Matilda's father said, "You're coming with me now, miss, or else I'm leaving you here. Die on your own." That is to say, I mean, I exaggerated it, obviously. He said, "Just come on already." I mean, that's the expression he gave at least. Then Matilda looked up at Miss Honey. She said, "Miss Honey, will you adopt me?" Miss Honey thought for a while. Then she said, "I'd love to, Matilda. Only if your parents allow me to do so." And then she looked at Matilda's father, who said, "Fine, just adopt her. We have to go now." And then they fled. Matilda's family fled, while Matilda got a new mom, Miss Honey, whom she happily lived with ever after. And well, about the superpowers of Matilda, they were lost. Matilda was, as I have said, very intelligent for her age. So, after Miss Trunchbull fled, uh, Miss Honey helped Matilda skip classes and go to a higher grade so that she could use all of her brain. So when she was in Miss Honey's class, she wouldn't do anything, so she had lots of brain power, which helped to develop the superpower. But then after she went higher up in the grades, she had to use her brain to its full limit, which made it impossible to have her superpowers anymore. But Matilda was happy with Miss Honey, and Miss Honey with Matilda. End of the story. It's a very beautiful ending. I know. You read the book, and I'm telling you, you will love it. So, well, signing off for now. Bye bye and take care. I hope you loved the story, and don't forget to read the story. And also, I am asking you if you can give me any suggestions of different other books I can read, or other books of which summary you want. If I can get a draft, I would try that and get it for you and give you a very detailed summary for the stories that you would like. Thank you. Bye bye. And see you next time. And one more note before leaving: smash the like button on its face. Well, that is, like this video and share it with all of your friends and families and loved ones and nears and dears. and everybody that you know. And also comment about how you liked my new series and how you liked the summary of the story, and if you think I could improve anything else. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Thinking Hats. And don't forget to ring the bell icon to get the notifications whenever we post new videos.